The sea serpent, a tired old galley, clawed its way through black water. Its hull of bruised timbers, its patched sails, looked like a hungry, living thing. Moonlight spilled over the restless waves, painting the sails in ghostly silver. The men whispered of bad omens. At the helm stood Cale Stormborn. The sea had carved him, body and soul. But Cale was chasing more than plunder. He chased a whisper, a tale of a sunken city where a god lay dreaming, and of a crown that could bend the tides to a man's will. The crew muttered their captain had gone mad, but none dared move against Cale Stormborn. Then, the sea grew still. No wind, no gulls, no sound but the lap of water. Cale remembered being a boy, loving the ocean. Now, the silence pressed in, as if the sea were holding its breath. Then it began, a low, thrumming hum that seemed to rise from the deep itself. Cale leaned into the sound. It filled his skull like a lover's breath. A voice whispered in the hum, not in words, but in promise. Power, dominion, the endless, fathomless deeps, and then the water broke. A massive, obsidian claw surged from the depths, pulverizing the deck. Another limb shattered the mainmast. The ship's hull groaned and buckled. From the black abyss, the nightmare surfaced. A colossal, armored thing whose jagged joints bled a fiery, magmatic light. It tore the ship to a screaming, drowning mess of wood and flesh. Cale drew steel and roared defiance, but the serpent was torn apart. He sank, deeper and deeper, lungs burning. He should have drowned. Instead, the voice returned, not a whisper, but a roar that filled him, split him, remade him. The god of the deep had found him worthy. He was no longer merely Cale Stormborn. The drowned god had marked him, claimed him. And as the sea serpent vanished into the abyss, Cale opened his eyes in the dark water and smiled. Read Empire of the Tides, The Rising Tide, to continue the journey.